Hey, what's up, you guys? How you doing? This is writer, director, producer Rashad Humphrey. You have to apologize for the bad cinematography. I'm actually on my old phone, my iPhone 5, my iPhone 7, and my iPad doesn't have enough storage for me to make a video like this. And I'm about to get my day started, so I want to make this video really quickly and post it to YouTube. And I'm going to put some links as well to the video in order for you guys to see, to back up some of the things I'm talking about. But I want to talk about The Walking Dead. I want to speak about The Walking Dead. There's some controversy involving the TV show because Primark, my understanding, Primark, which is a English-based company, decided to pull the shirt Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo, and has a bat on it from their stores over in England, because the owner found out from someone that Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo here in America actually has a racist, the nursery rhyme has a racist epistemology. This was in fact what the Jeffery Dean Morgan character said in the TV show The Walking Dead on the season 6 finale, as he beat one of the other characters to death with a baseball bat. When this was revealed here in America, now, let me remind you, this is a company in England, overseas in Europe. Not in New York, not in Los Angeles, hell, not even in Birmingham, Alabama, but in England. And when this was revealed, you had a firestorm of some of these racist trolls, as they always come out on social media. And Jeffrey Dean Morgan himself came out, and they all had something to say. One person's name is Polly Doodle, which I'm sure is not his real name. He has a picture of Charlie Sheen here. He says, "What about the Primark ban on Walking Dead t-shirt? Now that's ridiculous." Another person, his name is Bradley. And I'm putting his name out there, Bradley. "Anyone knows the Eeny, Meeny, Mighty Mo t-shirt is a Walking Dead t-shirt. If you think it's racist, you're the world's problem. Hashtag Walking Dead." Well, Bradley, I don't think acknowledging the racial epistemology of nursery rhymes is a world's problem, okay? John Darcy, another person. As if Primark has took away a Walking Dead t-shirt because it has Eeny, Meeny, Mighty Mo with Lucy on it because it's racist. WTF. And then you have a white woman, Emily. She sits up and puts in her 2 cents. The Walking Dead Negan t-shirt that says Eeny, Meeny, Mighty Mo has been pulled for being racist. People really are pathetic. What people are you talking about, Emily? Black people? And then Jeffrey Dean Morgan himself had something to say. And he had to say this. Let me go and show you exactly what he said. I don't want to misquote Jeffrey Dean Morgan and all of his brilliance. Okay, bear with me for 1 second. Bear with me 1 second. All right. One second. I said that a second ago, but 2 seconds, well, 3 seconds. Give me a little few. Okay, I'm looking at the article right now. What did Jeffrey Dean Morgan himself had to say? He actually said, Jeffrey Dean Morgan, that people are so stupid. People are so stupid. Well, I guess welcome to the age of Donald Trump, where racial insensitivity is at an all-time high. But I say this is what America's always been. I'm not shocked to any of this. This is what America has for the most part, has always been. Racially insensitive, particularly when it comes to African people here in the, well, I mean African American people here within America. Because many of the words, many of the idioms that we have and nursery rhymes that we have in America, if you were to do the research, have the same type of racial epistemology. Case in point, cowboy was originally meant for black cowboys because white cowboys were referred to as cowmen. But then as time progressed, they labeled them all as cowboys, probably because now I don't know exactly why that changed. I would guess, this is my opinion, I would guess maybe because cowboy maybe sounds cooler. But originally, cowboy was used to just describe black men, as men was used to describe white cowboys, white men, as well as the word picnic. Now, the word picnic itself doesn't have its epistemology here in the United States, but there was a tradition down south whenever you had whites that would dress up in their finest attires, and they would go out in public and they would lynch black people, and they called it pick a nigger, which actually here in America, picnic was synonymous at one point. Excuse me, with picking a nigger when they would find black people, lynch them, and hang them from trees. Now, with this said, I've made the decision I'm going to boycott the Walking Dead. Not because I think that the producers are necessarily racist or the writers, because to their credit, they probably I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt. They probably didn't know, or maybe or even if they did know, any meeny mighty mo catch a tiger by its toe itself is not racist. It's not. And to their credit, I'm sure they had no idea that the epistemology of that is racist. And using it itself doesn't necessarily make you a racist, because after all, it's an old nursery rhyme. But I do think that Jeffery Dean Morgan, in his callous, his insensitive, and disrespectful comment, is a racist. When it has been shown to you that the epistemology of the nursery rhyme that not you use, but your character use, does in fact have racist origins here in the United States. Pick any, meeny, mighty, mo, pick a nigger by its toe, which was the original saying, and you have a cold, callous, and disrespectful response such as that shows your true colors. Your own suspect as a white supremacist, as far as I'm concerned. Would it be stupid to sit up and acknowledge the Holocaust? Would it be stupid to acknowledge the massacre at Wounded Knee? Would it be stupid to acknowledge all those Japanese Americans that were put into internment camps during World War II? The question of that, I don't even need to answer, because we all know the question. And I'm pretty sure there'll be some people out here who'll be angry at what I have to say. But my challenge is not for me and not for black people, but my challenge is to all of you so-called liberals who are out there. All you so-called liberals. Because you guys, you'll get out and you'll protest for illegal immigrants. You'll protest for the rights of refugees and Muslims who are victims of the travel ban, which is fine. I'm not saying that you shouldn't protest for those things. Although although you partnered up with the New York Taxi Cab Alliance and you banned Uber, which, if you don't know, the New York Taxi Cab Alliance has supported drivers who for decades, I mean decades, have discriminated against African Americans, and they don't pick us up in New York. I've never been able to catch a cab. And there's lawsuits, one right now that's pending against the New York Taxi Cab Alliance because of this sort of racism. But that's another discussion. But my challenge to all of you liberals that are out there, I challenge you to show the same sort of tenacity, compassion, and diligence to boycott The Walking Dead, and also put pressure on Jeffery Dean Morgan to apologize for his racist, callous, and disrespectful comment when it was revealed about the epistemology of that particular nursery rhyme. Do the right thing. There needs to be some reciprocity. You want people to do things for you? do things for us. Take it easy.